here with another Falconer video. Today's video is a short one, but it's important. It's how to get your bird back at night. This is a scenario that is terrifying if you lose a bird after dark. There's a lot of reasons this can happen. You can have a bird that normally in falconry, we're hunting in the wintertime. Fall and winter. That's the time of year that most of the game seasons are open and legal, and it's the time of year your bird isn't molting, which means less sunlight. And if you're working a 9-to-5 job, a lot of falconers find themselves after work rushing to get in a little hawking time in before sunset. Well, let's say your bird chases prey and chases far enough, and then by the time you locate them, maybe it's with telemetry, maybe they're up in a tree, maybe they're in a neighborhood, and you're trying to get them back. And you have to understand the perspective of a diurnal bird of prey is once it's dark, do not move. Do not make a sound. That's their natural instinct. And the reason for this is, of course, owls. Owls can hear you and find you in the dark. You can't see them. So if you make any sound, if you move, you're a target, and a very easy target as well. So your goal is to get the bird back safely. Now, the old adage is that, well, if your bird's up in a tree overnight, you just go sit underneath the tree all night and in the morning call them back. That's certainly an option, but there's a much easier way to handle this, and that is to preemptively train your bird to come back in the dark. It's actually very easy to do, but you are just having to overcome their natural instinct that they're wired for to not move in the dark. So ahead of time, take your new bird, once you've got a bird that's flying and fully trained, take them in your yard, to a park, somewhere that's totally dark at night, put them on a crayon, it's a long leash, and go put them on a perch, and whatever lure they are used to doing, plop it right in front of them with meat, shine a flashlight on it, and they should just jump on it. Then move it further away, but always with an unobstructed view. You don't want them diving and dodging trees to get to it. But do it to the point where your whistle and your flashlight, and they know I go right to where this flashlight is, and I get an instant reward. You can usually do this in just one training session, but you need to do it ahead of time. And let them know. Because once you're doing it in the wild, if your bird goes and flies and lands in some tree and it's never had this training before, it's very far away. You're trying to do this maybe 4 or 5 feet away for the very first jump, and then you're extending it each time. But they need to have that safety and that knowledge of doing it beforehand in order to do it in an emergency situation. This works wonderful, and it's easy. No matter what bird you have, I highly recommend you do this training technique as a preemptive way, because you never know what emergency can come up, and this can save you and save your bird. So I hope this video proves helpful to you. If you enjoyed it, feel free to subscribe to my channel, and feel free in your comments to ask any other questions or recommend more videos to make. And as always, happy hawking.